So, Tiff, what is your favorite Harry Potter soundtrack?
I have to say, definitely from the Sorcerer's Stone for the pure simple fact. The first ones are always the best because it's always the one that sets the trend for what the rest of the soundtrack will sound like.
Nice. Like it.
So, and especially as John Williams. I mean, John Williams pretty much has a chokehold on my childhood, so why not?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like John Williams, Robin Williams, all the Williamses.
The Williams sisters.
Yes.
Yeah, so all that.
Yeah. Cool.
Mm-hmm. What about you?
Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yeah. It doesn't help. Prisoner of Azkaban is my favorite book out of the series.
And funny enough, the movie was my introduction into Harry Potter.
Mine too. The first full one I watched.
And I liked it, even though most of the fandom really hates it. I liked it visually for what it did.
I don't know why. I don't know why people doesn't like that one, but loves the Goblet of Fire movie. I'm like, no, you had me and Dumbledore trying to choke the hell out of Harry. That's where
Did you want me to come back?
I'm sorry. Jesus, I'm sorry. I mean, Dumbledore, yeah, you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what kind of turned me off because especially when I listened to the books with Jim Dale being his magical, awesome self, that he embodies that soft tone, approach to Dumbledore, to where he is an approachable character, but still, he takes care of business at the end of the films,
right?
Or at the end of the story. So
right.
That's why I like that double standard. But unfortunately for both of the movie Dumbledores, you get the two splits with Richard Harris, God rest, and Michael Gambon.
And so, Prisoner of Azkaban is your favorite book?
It's my favorite book. I even still like the movie even though it took some liberties that shouldn't.
Yeah, after I went back and actually read the series, I got mad because they changed stuff in Prisoner of Azkaban. I was like, wait, that was Ron's line.
Yeah.
No, Hermione doesn't have to be perfect. It's okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially, it goes to show, Ron was still written with, pretty good intentions in the stories. But, it seems like in the movies it made him so, even more unapproachable.
Yeah.
And terrible character.
Movie Ron as a whole would just get a D-, but book Ron, I'll give him A-.
I'll give him a strong B+.
Yeah.
Because he still has some issues still in the book, but of course that comes also with him just coming from a large family, especially since he's the last son, and pretty much everyone has accomplished everything before him.
And insecurity.
Yes,
Yay.
insecurities galore. So it's where do I fit out of all these 5 other brothers that pretty much have done everything else in the world? What is there left for me to do? Oh, I'm just gonna be a tag along.
Right.
But he still helped. So
So
his shake and bacon, he helped. So
shake and bake. That'd be great if they did that in a little movie, just all of a sudden just pull Ricky Bobby.
See, watch, that would be his card from the frogs. Yeah. His collectible card. He was shaking bacon, he helped. That's what Ron is. Essentially, that's what it says. He pretty much helped destroy the Horcruxes. So.
Yeah, he's shaking bake that necklace for real.
Hermione's mine now. Oh, that just tripped me out. He's how I feel about her.
Yeah.
And
so, if y'all ever decide to remake the Harry Potter movies,
don't do it. Number one,
don't. And if you do, you have to make them better than the original. And I prefer they be done by actual Harry Potter fans.
Or even still, I would be okay, if I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about Netflix in probably 20 or 30 years. Or
if they'll be around.
If he'll be around. But if that, I'm okay with someone doing it as a series or a mini-series so they can build up upon the lore. Because really, sometimes the movies just don't tell all that it can. It tries to, but there's a lot of things that unless you read the book, which a lot of people don't do, you miss the lore and the magic, the reason why these movies are being made.
I wish they would remake Order of the Phoenix, because that's my favorite book, and I feel like they didn't really do it the same sort of justice. They didn't really explore that mental health. He was going through some shit, and
now granted, I still wanted to choke Umbridge. Now don't get that. Don't get that twisted.
That bitch can get these hands.
Yeah, it's I'm about to take this quill, and
It's like the centaur is gonna be the least your worries. Keep messing with me.
I'm saying, like, that's getting off light to me.
Right.
Because I'm like, she makes an appearance still in the Deathly Hollows. I'm like, no, why is this chick not at the Ewok village of centaurs? Like, why is she not there?
The thing I don't understand about Umbridge, if Harry as a baby is capable of killing or potentially killing Voldemort, I don't understand why people would be messing with him. That'd be the last kid I want to be messing with. I'd just leave him alone.
Because she felt entitled to what she can, because she's like, okay, so I have, like, you know, the boy who lived under my thumb. Like, that to her is a badge. That was another cat saucer on her wall. That's what that was.
Horrible taste.
Like between her and Rita Skeeter, like, all y'all can go jump into the lake. Like, go ahead. Let the mer people take care of you. So
Right. So we're here waiting for the Harry Potter stuff to begin. It's kind of early, so people are trickling in, and there's a lot of turning up last night. So there's going to be a sorting ceremony, and then we have other games and trivia and stuff going on. So we'll keep you guys posted. But yeah, we're over here in the Hufflepuff crew. Hufflepuff. But yeah, there's going to be house cup stuff going on and all sorts of fun.
Check out this list of stuff here. It's a little short.
Can't really
see, but there's supposed to be like the Horcruxes and the hunt, and the dragon hunt is next, and after the sorting ceremony, and you have potions class and spells class, and it goes on to like magical creatures and transfiguration.
Yeah, so we're gonna be learning today.
And we're gonna be learning. Now the Hungry Hippos, yeah, there's gonna be like a wizard duel for that one, because I'm bad at Hungry Hippos, which everyone had, but it's sad when you can only fight for 2 marbles because everyone loses the marbles.
Lumos.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Yeah, so there's tons of stuff going on throughout the day. Magical creatures, transfiguration class, and then the wizard, Hungry Hippos, which I think is dueling. And yeah, so it's gonna be a good day.
And luckily we have a break for our stuff right there.
Wait, let me actually like get up on the right thing. But yeah, that's our panel at noon. So we're really excited, and we have swag giveaway. So
swag. So here for another exciting day at the Infinicons.
Woohoo! Pose. Aw, so cute. Bye, guys.
Hi, Mia. How are you?
I'm tired.
Yeah.
We've walked probably equivalent of a full day, and it's only 12.
Yeah, it's been exciting actually looking for Horcruxes.
I don't know where the rest of them are, though.
I know.
We've looked everywhere.
And there's about like 6 or 7 more, 5 or 6 more Horcruxes and about 8 more dragons.
I wonder. They said that they're not in the rooms, but do they mean like the hotel rooms or panel rooms?
I don't know. I know she said for sure that they're not outside, and there's our prefects or one of them. So I know like we only looked once downstairs, but now I want to go back downstairs and look.
Right.
But
it's hot, and my hair is about to expand.
He's like, yeah, your hair is about to quit. So what do you think so far of today?
It's been okay. The Harry Potter stuff has been a lot of fun.
Oh, definitely.
There's been some issues with like panel stuff.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what happened with our room, but somehow it was locked, and we don't know what happened to the guy that was supposed to be before us, if they got moved somehow. So we're trying to figure some things out. But I want to find more Horcruxes and dragons, but I feel like we need to rest it up a little bit. So
yeah.
My voice sounds awful.
I know, I guess this might be like a blessing in disguise here, but
I want people to be here.
Yeah, it's like I want to nerd out.
Us. And so, what else is going on? There's not a lot of people right now.
Still, yeah.
Yeah, because it's kind of early days. I think too many people turned up last night, so
yeah,
we'll see what happens later today. But I'm tired, and I'm sweaty, and it's hot.
Yeah.
So.
Been doing the most already this morning, even though I'm like, I feel great because I feel like I'm working off my breakfast.
But we know there are gamers here, and so we're not sure why they're not here.
Unless they're doing tournaments.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's like other game shows from people who've been here for a while too, or are long-standing vendors and stuff. So I can understand where the draw might be elsewhere. But I'm like, with this kind of concept, it can go not only for games but just anything like stuff like this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there's a lot of us. So
yeah.
we'll see what happens. But it seems like it's a much smaller crowd than Alcon, and that might complicate things. I think that's part of the reason why. And timing.
Yeah.
So, because we wanted to stay and do Harry Potter stuff, but it's like, oh, we have a panel to do. We got stuff to do.
Yeah, stuff to do, but yeah. So hopefully, or maybe even if this is it for this time, maybe even next time that or in a specific crowd, we can probably do the thing.
We'll probably change to a later time next time, so it's not so early, like maybe later in the afternoon or evening. That might help. But
Maybe.
it's hard when you're competing with a lot of different stuff. So
Yeah. So it's all good. Let's go into this Infinicon thing that we did this weekend. Infinicon is kind of like the all kind that takes place about March of every year. It's kind of like the little sister of it, so it's still very small and intimate, but you still see a lot of familiar faces that you see people frequent between all kind and Infinicon, like Jedi Cole from the Cole universe. He does his podcast, The Rancor Pit, so anything Star Wars. But he was up there doing like quiz shows throughout the entire weekend, so there might be a good chance for you to win something.
they had all sorts of different trivia contests, game shows, and it was like Christmas. It was was amazing.
Came out with so much swag. It was crazy. Damn you, Scandal board game. We won a Scandal board game. That was just crazy. We also got to participate in Harry Potter Common Room. So each house got to participate in pretty much classes throughout the day, got to look for Horcruxes and dragons throughout the hotel, and that just got everybody amped looking for those until practically 3 o'clock that following morning. So the search was real, and we were tearing up the hotel, making security guards very suspicious on what the hell we were doing. That totally just made our day doing all of those. And so eventually, when it came to the House Cup totals, our team won. Hufflepuff's rule.
It was close. It was so close. It was us and Ravenclaw, and we were neck and neck pretty much the whole time. And I really appreciated it because Hufflepuffs, we were small, and people were talking shit about us the whole weekend, but we were mighty. And we did that. And
we did that. All for those Horcruxes, because, you know, Hufflepuffs are great finders.
It was a wonderful event, and I think the organizers are trying to bring it back for Alcon for 2018.
Hope
so they were trying to get suggestions on, like, okay, so what could we do differently? And yeah, hopefully they bring that back because it was so much fun. And it felt like we had our own little niche group, you know, because you would go to the sorting stuff and then they'd have different like charms and transfiguration and care magical creatures. And it's just like, oh, this is so awesome. We have like this.
Hogwarts. And a lot of these people have gone here for years. To have a place where you can go and belong and nerd out amongst Harry Potter crew kind of gave you like a sense of belonging. It trickled throughout the whole convention to where we're hoping it'll spread fire for next year. How much fun that we were having. The house stuff was actually sponsored by Los Bastardos, who actually did the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, they do the Shadowcast at Alcon every year, and they're just really cool people. They're nice. I loved how they had it organized. It was just so much fun.
Yes, and with Alcon being a bigger event, I'm sure they'll have like an even bigger turnout next year, and they're already talking about wanting to do it a little bit bigger and better if they're allowed to. Definitely would love to see that next year.